Hello everybody, and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sakira and I read tarot. If you're not new to my channel, then you know who I am, you know what I do, and you know why you're here with me back at home this time, period. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm always grateful. And guys, welcome Aries to Cardinal Signs Tuesday. Yes, we are continuing the momentum of the signs corresponding to the days, period. Even though today doesn't necessarily rule Aries, but I decided that today would be for the cardinal signs. So it's for the cardinal signs, and we're kicking it off with you guys, the fiery bad boys. Let's get in tune. So guys, if you are an Aries, sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, or North Node, this could be a message for you. But guys, I always say don't try to force it. If it doesn't fit, it just doesn't fit. If it's not your story, it's not your story. I will be posting 11 other readings pertaining to this message, a message that you need to hear, that you guys could tune into, vibe with, and see how they resonate more or a little bit better. If this one should not, period. But let's get started, guys. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, and North Node. What is the energy? A message that you need to hear. But let's get an overall check-in for your energy, guys. Let's see where you are right now. For Aries, sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, North Node. Spirit, what is the energy? Ooh. Ooh, we got courage and we got postponement. Aries, control. Okay. All right, Aries. So I would start with the overall energy, but I'm making sense of what's in front of me first. For some reason, it's just kind of sticking out to me. So a lot of you guys right now are, I'm hearing, trying to find the courage to not postpone what you've been putting off, right? There's something that you're wanting to go towards. There's something you have your sights on, and you feel like for some reason you can't have it right now. And a lot of it feels like a lot of it is due to you guys psyching yourselves out. Like, you know, I don't have what it takes, or I can't go towards this for whatever the reason is. But it feels like it's more or less in your head or in your mind, and it's you telling yourself that you can't do it. And Spirit is saying, I see with this message that, you know, you're needing to be brave. There's something that you're wanting to go towards, but you just feel like it's so far away, or there's something about your reality or your circumstance right now that's blocking it, or there's a reason right now existing why you can't have this. But I feel like, ooh, this is interesting. We have control, we have the miser, and then we have receptivity. And so what this is telling me is that you guys could be going towards something involving money, like a money project or a money venture. It's like what I'm picking up on, right? Abundance. Because even if you look here, she has all of this like abundance, like all of those rainbow like hues that represents, or it's symbolic of abundance, right? And whatever, can't even talk, in whatever form or fashion abundance means to you in your life right now. But whatever this form of abundance is, you're wanting to go towards it, but there's something about it. It feels like you're trying to control the outcome, Aries, which is probably a very Aries-like thing to do, but it's not gonna work that way is what I'm feeling. It feels like you're stopping yourself from something because you're wanting to control things. And it feels like you're wanting to control because it's coming from like this miser energy, which is, I equate this to lack, right? So misers, they can be rich, but they're poor in their mindset, right? Which is why they hoard their money. They're like, what is the word? Penny pinchers, right? Like people who just, they have money, but they don't want to spend it, or they spend it very cautiously because they don't want to lose the money, right? But I see here that you guys you're getting downloads, or you will be, about this energy, about what's going on in your situation. I feel like you guys, with this receptivity card, you'll be getting some understanding, some clarity about your situation that's going to help you get through the momentum of whatever this is. So let's keep going, Aries, and let's see what the energy is for you guys. This is interesting. It's so funny because Aries is like, get that shit done kind of energy. So it's surprising to see you guys postponing something, but I guess, you know, we're all human and we all struggle with like doubt and uncertainty and even fear sometimes. So just because you're an Aries that likes to get that shit done doesn't mean that sometimes you don't feel scared to get that shit done, right? So let's see. Oh, we got two. We got Finding Sanctuary. This came out for 2 signs. I know Scorpio had this, so you could have Scorpio in your chart. It doesn't have to be. And one other sign, I believe. And then we have Protected by Angels. Ooh, I like this. All right, guys. So at the back, we have Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. And I love this, guys, because I feel like what you're really wanting is success. I feel like that's the abundance. Success in whatever form this is, right? So this could be success in a relationship. This could be success with your business or with your finances. This could be success with a project or a new goal that you're setting. But whatever this is, I feel like success is coming to you. It already exists within you, but there's an energy of you kind of blocking this out because you're wanting to control things a little too much. I see that very clearly. So the first one out says Finding Sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. And this right here feels to me like you guys, once again, like it really feels tied to this receptivity, connecting with source, right? Receiving these golden downloads. And I feel like finding sanctuary, right? Sanctuary is, it can be looked at as like a safe haven or a safe place, right? In like religious terms, sanctuary, describes the church, which is the house that God dwells in, right? So if you really want to get technical, we are the house that God dwells in because we each have a spirit inside of us, inside of like our human bodies, right? And so you could be finding sanctuary within yourself. It came right under the courage card. Some of you guys could be opening to your spiritual source, right? And realizing that you have all that it takes to get what you need to get done, that you have the bravery inside of you because you have the spirit of bravery inside of you, right? Because spirit, the Holy Spirit, the divine spirit that exists in all of us, right? This is a spirit of courage. This is a spirit of, let's put it this way, high vibrational energy, right? So you have energy that supports life, and then you have energy that drains life. Energy that drains life would be lower vibrational frequencies like fear, like sadness, like anger, like grief, like pride, right? Those take from you. Those are draining energetically. But then you have the frequency of courage, right? Which is, I think it vibrates at a calibration of 200, which is pretty high on the scale because you start to move more into positive energies as you touch 200 and go up to like 600, and I think the top of the scale is 1000. Jesus Christ resonated at the frequency of 600 or 700, I want to say. So you guys get like a depiction of what the frequencies are as far as like the numerical value, right, attached to it. Courage is, it's not the highest vibration, but it's not a low vibration. It actually supports life when you find courage. And so what I feel like is you guys are receiving these downloads and you're connecting to spirit and you're finding this safe haven within yourself to find and support yourself with this courageous energy. I know I said a mouthful just to get that out, but I had to give you guys the backstory because it felt necessary, you know? But then we have Protected by Angels, and it says you are cherished by the angels. And this to me really feels like it's still tied to this courage thing. Some of you guys probably feel unsupported. Like, I get that. It's like I want to go towards what I want to go towards, but maybe you don't have the courage to do it alone. This looks like a lonely person to me. Like I'm getting that. Like you don't have the courage to do it alone. You don't feel supported. And maybe in your physical experience, Aries, you may not have the most people around you supporting you, but you are supported spiritually. You have a spiritual team that is behind you. They're backing you 100% right now towards whatever this is that you want to go towards. There's something that you see for yourself. There's something that you want for yourself. And it's not going to come to you. You're going to have to go to it. You're going to have to be brave, put on those big boy, undies, those big girl panties, and get that ish done, guys. I feel it, but it's easier said than done, especially when you genuinely don't feel safe or supported. And I feel like in the next coming days or weeks, you guys will be finding sanctuary within self, because spirit, you're going to feel that connection to your spirit within. And that's going to give you that boost of courage that you need. So let's keep going. Now, guys, it's going to get a little funny. We got some Rebel deck messages coming through right now. I love these cards. They always give you the raw deal, and I feel like Aries is such a raw energy, so you guys might really vibe with this deck. Let's see. All right, let's get one more shuffle. I feel that. All right. I see the lightning bolt, guys, so we got some changes happening right now. All right, can I get... Ooh. You do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Ooh. All right, guys, so remember I was saying how you could feel unsupported right now by the people around you, or like you could feel like you don't have the most physical support right now in your experience. It feels like Spirit is wanting you to do you, right? Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. So some of you guys could be talking to people and telling them how you feel unsupported, or trying to do things to, you know, and elicit support from people. But Spirit is wanting you to focus on you and to find the safe haven within yourself, inside yourself, and to really focus on what you want to go towards. You have to do you, Aries. Period. So let's get another card on the table. This stop obsessing, literally, it keeps calling me. I might pull it. Oh, it says you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. Oh, Aries, it's okay. So look, let's see. Lightning bolt. See, I told you guys, you got some changes, and it says figure that shit out on your own. So this is more energy of self-reliance, self-sufficiency, independence, right? Which Aries, you guys are super independent. But sometimes, you know, we're human. We want support. Sometimes we want to see that people care about us. We want to see that people love us. And so I feel like right now, Aries, what's happening is you're feeling pretty alone. You're feeling like you don't have what it takes to go towards what you want. You're not feeling the most brave that you could feel. And that's okay. Spirit is saying you do you. And Spirit is also acknowledging that you do need a hug. And they're giving you one energetically. Squeeze, period. Guys, I felt that. Let's get some tarot on the table and let's see what the story is here. Guys, I'm breaking out the bad boys for you cardinal signs today. I got this beautiful deck that I just bought from Spencer's. You guys are the second reading that I'm doing. Actually, the third. I did a personal reading for with these decks yesterday. And I did a general one on YouTube yesterday when I unboxed them. But as far as like reading for the collective, like an actual reading, you guys are the first. Let's get in tune. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, North Node. What is the energy? Ten of Swords. Damn. Eight of... Now, guys, the verbiage on this is a little different. We got the Eight of Cups, which is the Eight of Pentacles. I'm just going to double check. Because curses is cups, right? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles here. I see the Lovers at the back. I just get this really lonely energy, guys. We got Judgment. We got the Hierophant. Okay. Let's get one more on the table. Oh, let me grab that, guys. Hold on. All right, so we got the Seven of Beasts, which is the Seven of Wands. So I'm going to show you guys the energy. At the back of the deck, we have the Sun. Okay, Aries, so Spirit is giving you loads of enlightenment. I think this is really connecting to the receptivity card, right? The Sun, oh, I got like dust, guys. Oh no. It's like cat hair, I think. I don't know what this is, guys. My babies, they're all over the place. But the Sun comes to bring enlightenment, guys. The sun comes to shed light on the dark. And I feel like what is happening is, you guys, the Sun could also be referenced as like God, source, the universe, right? Because the Sun is what helps us to grow and flourish and develop, which is why a lot of ancient civilizations worship the Sun. But what I'm saying is this energy of the Sun is really symbolic of God, source, universe. And I feel like that's who you're connecting to. You're going to be getting lots of like golden downloads. You're going to be receiving a lot of energy. And I feel like this is going to catapult you into where you need to go. It's interesting because we have that receptivity card, and then underneath that we have nothingness, and then we have completion, which is the World, which is telling me that you're shedding light on the dark. You're receiving downloads to highlight your shadow, so that you can put it into some type of shadowy cycle that's been continuing for you. Under that, we have transformation. So there's changes happening for you, Aries. You have to go through this alone right now is what I'm feeling, guys. You're meant to go this alone. You're meant to do you, because there are some lessons that you have to learn. I see the Hierophant Taurus energy here. So let's talk about it. We got the Ten of Swords, right? And we were talking about wrapping up cycles, but this is the conclusion of a very painful one. And the Swords, it talks about the mindset, right? The mind space. And I feel like for you guys, Aries, what's happening is there's an end to some cycle of thought that you've been having that's been blocking you from what it is that you want. Period. And then we move on to the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like once that cycle ends, you'll be able to invest in yourself. You'll be able to invest in whatever you've been putting off. It's going to take for this energy this cycle of thinking, this cycle of beliefs that you may have to come to an end, for you to then have the drive or the momentum to start working towards whatever this is. Eight of Pentacles is that apprentice kind of energy where you're just putting the work in. You may be studying a new trade or putting work into learning something new, or just investing time and energy where you feel like it is necessary. And I feel like this is the final call, right? With Judgment. This is God saying to you, it's about time. You knew what you needed to do. It was just you psyching yourself out. That's what this is. It was you psyching yourself out. And I kind of felt that when I was pulling the cards. It's like it's all in your mind. And I feel like Spirit asked you to make that final call in reference to Hierophant energy, right? Your values and your belief systems, Aries. It's your belief that you have to postpone this. It's your belief that you are not brave enough, or you don't feel brave enough. It's stemming from your belief system, like that subconscious programming that we all have. And you know, it's going to differentiate depending on how you grew up and where you grew up and stuff like that. But there's something about your beliefs, your programming, your cyclical thinking that's been blocking out whatever it is you feel called to go towards. And then we have the Seven of Wands. I feel like you guys kind of reevaluate whatever your beliefs are, and then you stand up for them, right? You stand behind them strong too. Like, I feel that. And so with the Sun really being that overall energy, I feel like you guys you're heading towards some growth and some major expansion. It's just a matter of you getting out of your own head. I saw the Page of Pentacles underneath that. So I see that you guys are really going to be starting something new. This journey is going to bring about new things for you. Period. Let's get some advice on the table for the Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, and North Node. Let's see. Let's get one more shuffle. Guys, I'm breaking these cards in. They're a little stiff. Period. Look, Eight of Pentacles again at the back. What is the advice for Aries Spirit? All right, we got 4 cards. Let's see. Ooh, we got 5 cards. That's change, guys. That's change. All right, and then we have at the back, Eight of Wands. So there's going to be quick movement, guys. I'm hearing like there's going to be quick movement once you decide to focus on self. Once you decide to get out of your head and get into your heart, right? There's a card, and I don't know what deck it's from. There's a card that I have that belongs to a deck, and it says, get out of your head and get into your heart. It misses you. I think it's the Rebel deck, actually. For some reason, that's the energy I'm picking up on. It's like you're too much in your head about whatever this is. You need to get back to your heart space. So we have the Five of Cups. And I feel like Spirit is saying that they realize, you know, where you are emotionally, right? You are where you are emotionally. And that's okay. Because then we have the Eight of Cups. You're going to have to be where you are, and at some point release it, right? And it's crazy because we even have a full moon here. Be where you are and then release it. Full moons represent cycles of releasing, right? And the Hierophant came back out. Reevaluate your beliefs, right? That's how you release. That's with this Eight of Cups. That's how you get, or Eight of Chalices, right? That's how you get out of this Five of Cups energy, this feeling the grief and the sorrow and the woe is me of what didn't go right in your life or what is not going right for you currently. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Reevaluate the beliefs that keep you stuck. Literally, reevaluate the beliefs that keep you stuck, and then be proactive about them with this Nine of Pentacles, right? I feel like this is turning your back on the beliefs that don't serve you as well, and also going slow, right? Because Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, right? It's that slow and steady wins the race. It reminds me of like Taurus, like slow and steady wins the race. This is Hierophant energy. But I feel like what's happening is you're also learning lessons, because the Hierophant could talk about learning lessons, and I feel like you're learning about what keeps you stuck, and you're kind of turning away from this. Because if you look, the way it's facing, this Knight's back is towards the Eight of Swords. So those cyclical patterns that keep you stuck in your head, it looks like at some point you're gonna turn away from them. And Spirit is saying this is the best course of advice. It's not that you have to hurry up and get to where you have to go, because this Knight is a very slow moving Knight. Yes, he's a Knight about action, but he is calculated. He wants to cross his T's and dot his I's and make sure everything is good before he moves on to the next step. And I feel like you're needing to really go slow with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to naturally come out of these ways of thinking. Allow yourself some time and patience to deal with these cycles of thinking, period. All right, Aries, this was a very long reading. I didn't anticipate it going on for so long, but I'm glad that I got to do this for you guys. If you vibed with any of the messages that came out in this reading, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going. Until next time, I love you guys so much. Namaste.